We are late, or I guess I am late. I am sorry, people, but welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. Jovi will be joining in a moment, and we are going to talk about all things SDCC. Ooh, okay, hopefully that little lens flare doesn't keep happening, or autofocus doesn't keep happening. Anyway, before we get to that, a couple announcements I guess I'll try to say before Jovi joins. First, next week, we have Jovi is going to join me for Comic Book Wednesday. I'm finally bringing that back. We got a new comic book. Some guys sent it to us, and we're gonna read it, take a look at it, let you guys know what we both think. So that's gonna be fun. Jovi's been meaning to read more comics, and I'm glad to bring that back. Also, Weapons, the movie from the creator of Barbarian, comes out next week. I don't think I reviewed Barbarian on this channel, and I'm pretty sure I didn't. But that movie was fantastic. I loved it. It was one of the best horror movies. That's when I realized that I actually don't hate horror. I think I just hate a certain type of horror. So definitely looking forward to that. And Julia Gardner, of course, I love her. But now, on to SDCC. So out in San Diego, it was from preview night was obviously Wednesday. Jovi and I arrived on Thursday, and we did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we left on Sunday. So we didn't actually go to the convention on Sunday, which is kind of a shame. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, man, so I've been there. The last time I was there was right before the pandemic, so 2019, 6 years ago. That's the last time I was there. And I had gone 4 years before that. So I think my first was 15 when Age of Ultron was coming out. So I did Age of Ultron. I'm sorry, I did 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So 5 years. And then I skipped a bunch till this year. And this was Jovi's first year, which he'll tell you about when he gets on. But yeah, man. So this year was a little different for me because I had done it. I was really looking for a vacation. So I didn't go all out like, with the exclusives, getting up early, standing in lines, trying to make sure I got everything. Even this year, they added an exclusives portal. So if you wanted to buy something, you had to actually go on the website and do it. You couldn't just get up early and go online or go get in a line. And yeah, I wasn't really into that, man. Not this year. I really kind of wanted to chill. I actually wanted to do comic book stuff instead of Hollywood stuff. So that's what I ended up doing. Panels I went to, again, were mostly comic focused. I did get into the infamous Hall H on Saturday. Saw James Gunn, who was there with Peacemaker, and then Kevin Smith, who was doing his Q&A, which was good. I'm definitely for Jovi to talk about that. Oh, and there he is.
Yo, what's going on?
I was literally just recapping what my experience was like with at SDCC, giving kind of an overview.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was I just saying? Oh yeah, said I did Hall H stuff, but yeah, all the Hollywood stuff, and it kind of helped that there wasn't a big Hollywood presence this year. Both Marvel and DC just opted out for their movie stuff, but obviously James Gunn was there with Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but outside of that, really the panels we went to were mostly comic book focused, man. I mean, we
yes, very much.
They were some of the better ones. There was a panel on Jim Lee, which there was one dude who was really excited to see Jim Lee.
Jesus.
Frank Frazetta, the guy who created Vampirella. Gosh, I can never say that right. His granddaughter was actually posted a panel, which I thought was amazing. She did a panel showcasing his art. We did go to a panel with the producer of the first X-Men, producer and just producer and writer, because Bryan Singer wasn't there. And he showed us some, home video that he took. That was cool. Yeah, and I really just appreciated getting back to the comics, even on the exhibit floor, which I'm so sad I don't have footage of, but I was at a bunch of comic panels or comic exhibits and just looking at them, and a bunch of people just brought in their collections, and we were just chopping it up, and that's a good time, man.
People were rolling around with their collections.
Yeah, man.
This Comic Con, right? This definitely felt like Comic Con for me for the first time ever.
Yeah,
because it was very comic head. So
I was about to say, yeah, man. Even
like,
like
yeah,
all the cons we've been to this year, this one seemed to be the most comic book heavy.
yes,
Like specifically about comic books.
yeah,
It did help that Fantastic Four was coming out the same weekend
yeah.
because they had that giant Galactus walking around and stuff. And
That was dope.
saw a bunch of people.
They had a whole outside thing where you could go through Reed's like lab, like
Yes.
that, which we should have got in line for. At
Yes, I didn't get to the offsite stuff yet either, but that's a whole big part of San Diego Comic Con. So if you're someone who doesn't want to pay the, I think it's like $300 or $400 to go to the con, but you want to be part of the environment, it's still worth getting. If you can find a place to stay, it's worth getting out there because Comic Con invades the entire city of San Diego. There's a bunch of stuff outside of the convention center that anybody can go to.
Okay. 6 minutes in, I am totally agreeing with you, and I think I'll never do more than 2 days again, unless it's something I have to see. I will spend an entire day outside doing those things for free over paying for the whole weekend and doing those things and missing everything that's inside.
Right, bro. Yeah, I agree, man. And Jovi is an expert on this. Let me pull up some footage that we got here. But yeah, while I do that, Jovi, I was telling everyone how I had been there for 5 years from 15 to 19 and how this was your first one. So, what is your, I guess just real top high level experiences for you?
Man, so like overall, like an overarching experience of, hold on, I'm trying to make this bigger so I can actually see y'all. All right. Yeah, like the overarching experience of just what Comic-Con, like San Diego Comic-Con, it felt different, man, because me and Aisha frequent New York over the years that we were dating and everything.
Abbott Elementary. Oh, my bad. I need to lower the volume here.
That was all good. That was our thing, and so like that was very like cosplay heavy, like exclusive heavy. It was like that was where a lot of those big panels, like Hall H panels, like that was what New York feels like. Like everything feels like a big panel.
Really?
This felt more like it felt more grounded. I mean, they have 50-something years. Of course,
I agree.
Yeah,
and I think that's a good thing about how big this is. Yeah, they have big panels, but you can literally, like I said, I was focused on like small stuff. So I go to Rome and I always found a seat, like the Frazetta stuff, Jim Lee. Even though he's kind of big, but like you can kind of be like, okay, well, I want to streamline this. I'm not really into Hollywood. I'm into comics, or I'm into the TV show. So let me stay in Ballroom 20. Which was another thing that I forgot to mention. I mean, the different rooms, kind of had. When you get there, you kind of figure out what rooms are for what. So Hall H is for all the big movie stuff. That's where Predator, Badlands, and I think the Alien TV show and
everything that was on the bags.
Yeah, but then right? Then TV shows like Amazon Prime, their whole thing was in Ballroom 20. Yeah, that's right. We got footage for the Red Sonja stuff, exclusive footage of that, exclusive footage of Gen V season 2 and The Boys season 5, which, man, all I can say is we're going to be sad when it is gone. Gosh, so good.
What are we live on again?
What'd you say?
What are we live on again? YouTube
and Twitch.
YouTube and Twitch right now. Okay. Someone's asking.
Yeah, I should have said that. This is our first time on Twitch, so hopefully it's working. I should check that. But anyway, I want to show you guys some footage I took when I first walked outside. So this is outside the convention center.
Yeah.
And this is in Abbott Elementary, who was they were actually there as well to promote to talk about the
whole
show.
Cast.
The whole cast. This is an Abbott Elementary offsite, so anyone can go here. You didn't have to have a badge. But here's the issue. And in this video, I'm talking about it. Do you see how long this line is, y'all? Like, this line stretches, and I'm going to hold my phone up. It goes all the way back there to, like, this little Ferris wheel, right?
And then comes
but that's not the end of it. That's not the end of it.
No, so that's doubled, by the way.
Huh?
That line is doubled. That
Oh,
line
okay. No.
goes,
Then
and then
it goes
back,
here.
and then it goes over. Yes.
And it keeps going and going and going until like I don't know if let me
It's doubled there too.
yeah,
Like
it's a double line. So Jovi was in line. Like it goes back to I'm pausing it. Like you see like in the on the left, you see like this
the
this
alien.
sign right here for Hulu Earth. Like it goes like back to that. It goes far, bro. Because anyone can sign up. So that is a hint. If you want to go here and you don't have a badge, just pick your off sites and then well, I guess you wouldn't know the off sites till you get there. But just make sure you go early. Now, I walked that line because I was looking for a certain individual, and then I found him. And he was not a happy camper, like at all. But look at this, y'all. This is our hold on, I'm gonna turn up the volume. This is the cosplay we meant to have at DreamCon when we were supposed to be Smoke and Stack.
Right.
And look at how fire it looks. Look at this.
So this is the full cosplay that we were supposed to have at DreamCon when we was cousins. Right?
Right.
Dope, right? That's my man.
Shirt will be up soon.
Your stack. Anyway, smoke stack. In line. In this line that I was just documenting. How's it feel, Jovi?
It's hot out here, but it's a beautiful breeze because San Diego has the best weather.
Indeed it does, man. Indeed it does. Well, yeah, I'm not standing in this line. I'm going to fight the panel, but hopefully Jovi will be able to tell us about the Abbott experience.
Yes, I'll get more footage. I got footage over in the Voodoo Ranger ship. And I'll have more inside the Abbott awesome experience that we waited hours in line for.
All right.
Yeah, so clearly not your regular disposition. How long have you been waiting in line by then?
5 hours. Oh,
5.
At that point?
Yeah,
at that point, probably an hour, and then I got out of line and went onto the ship and got back in line, and Aisha still didn't make it to the ship. That's how.
Wait, did she do Voodoo Ranger too, or no?
No. She still.
What is Voodoo Ranger? Maybe I should Google that. I don't even know what that is.
It's a beer. It's a beer.
Oh, okay, got you.
But yeah, they had beer on there, so I drank a whole 20-ounce beer, and then
that helps, bro.
For her. Well, I got a mini one for her and put it in my backpack and walked off the ship with it.
That helps, bro. The the footage you got, we are gonna play that in a little bit. But yeah, man. So the con again, it's huge, takes over the whole city.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. But what was I? Gosh, sorry, I got distracted by something. No, but yeah. Oh yeah, and it says you lost half your day, bro. So anyway.
Yeah, like honestly, guys, that is like the biggest takeaway from that day was we really wanted to do it. It's something that we really enjoy. We got some cool stuff. Actually, I think it's down here with me.
Yes, I want to talk about that. So Jovi and I both did. Jovi did his shopping early. The first time I saw him and Aisha just had bags in front of them.
So we had like a.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, that's from the Abbott experience, right?
Yeah. So like ABC now owns our likeness. We sign our life away to stand in that line and get a cool AI block party photo of us.
Is that just a poster or is that like a bag?
It's a poster that's in a bag.
Oh, it's in a bag. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I didn't get my stuff in the exhibit hall. I got this cool sweatshirt.
Well, you know what I got.
Yes.
I got this is not the I don't know if this is exclusive to Comic-Con, but this is from 100% Soft. They have a version I know is exclusive, but it's shiny. I got the regular one. It's a cute Galactus. It's a cute Galactus.
Yeah, cute Galactus. And I said it was the funniest thing, y'all. I said to Aisha, why would they make Galactus cute? That is crazy. That is ridiculous. And then a day later, Sam pulls up to one of the panels with freaking cute Galactus.
Yeah, man. So this was also for sale at one of the exhibit halls, but I actually won this. So we went out there with our friend Tim, and he took me to this party hosted by Geeky Tikis. It was kind of in a speakeasy, which was dope. But anyway, you know, you were there. They raffled off some of their basically their tikis. So I'm actually going to open this so I can look at it.
Mr. Beast gave free T-shirts out, but this is a small. Not serious.
I didn't hear what.
I was like, this is from Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast gave everybody T-shirts during that panel.
Oh, you were in the Mr. Beast panel?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Talk about Mr. Beast panel. One of the coolest things about the Mr. Beast panel is when I realized at San Diego Comic-Con, they give you a little piece of paper to come back into the hall.
Yes.
Every single convention in Washington, D.C. Why can't you do that? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Essentially, they don't do room clears at Comic-Con. Meaning, like, if you wanted to, if you got into a room at 8 a.m., you could stay there until 8
a.m. They're not all day,
no matter what the panel is. If you need to use the bathroom, then you can walk up. They'll give you a little pass, and you can leave and come back in. So that way you don't have to worry about losing your seat.
No issues.
So even if the line is packed, they'll let you in.
Yeah. I didn't hear anybody arguing with staff. I didn't hear anybody going back and forth about getting into a panel. It was just like, hey, this line is done. Okay. Everybody disperses, walks away. It just feels like since they've been doing this for over 50 years, they actually listen to people and they try to make this about the people that are coming and spending all this damn money to be there. It feels like when you come to a con here at home, it's like, oh, you're lucky we're doing a convention. It's just like, it's like, or they don't hire.
I do think it's kind of turned into that for some of them here, but I think the general spirit of when they started, I think they were really excited. Like I remember Awesome Con when it first started. That was the excitement was great. Then we went last year and it was I don't know if you remember, it was kind of dead.
It was very dead. Okay, so this is exclusive. I'll open, this is all the rage now. Opening packaging. So this is a Mr. Beast Lab Swarm. This is one of his toys. And we got this. So it's like it's another package inside of this. Oh, it's a little bat. I think I got the little bat. We already got one of these upstairs. Yeah. So it's like these little toys. And he's releasing a whole bunch of actual action figures this year. I am not
familiar with Swarms, but okay.
Yeah, bro. The Mr. Beast team is going to bring in money any way possible.
All right. Respect. So I guess
it was cool.
With that, I think it would be cool if we talked about all sites. Let's talk about the panels, bro. I mean, you and Aisha, you guys went. What were the highs? What were panels that you missed that you thought you wish you could have gone to? What panels did you really like?
We missed everything Avatar.
The Last Airbender?
Yeah. We missed some things that were hosted by Straw Hat Goofy, and we missed the panel for the comic TV show, the Black comic show that we both invested in. Me and Aisha invested in. So we missed that panel. Like the creator was on a few panels with Kevin Smith, actually.
What's the name of the show?
Don't let me get the line. It's like Comic Shop. It's like called Comic Shop. Like you're
talking about that the girl that Cheyenne that she's creating. Oh, I didn't know she had a panel, bruh. I would have gone to that.
Yeah, Comic Shop series, the Comic Shop.
Yeah, I saw actually she shot like a pilot or something for that, maybe. Really good.
The show is done. The show is shot. Huh? The show is they've shot the entire show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You need to put that out, bro. That's really good.
It's gonna be on. They announced that it's gonna be on YouTube. So
that's smart.
Yeah, halfway through it ended up getting picked up. I know this is not what we're talking about, but yeah, it ended up getting picked up. So like that joint got funded. So all of us funded it, and then studio came in and was like, all right, this
All right,
is
that's what's up. Yeah, I'm happy
Yeah.
for her.
Kevin Smith is going to be on the second season.
Yeah, because I saw him. She posted a picture with him right
so
after the "You Got Me" panel.
Yeah,
so
you got me.
so, we'll explain that later.
But yeah, no. Besides that, and then all the stuff we got to see. I mean, you know, Aisha's super into K-dramas and K-pop, and so we got to sit in a really cool panel where they talked about like the intersection between that and storytelling and books. So it's like all of her favorite things all in one panel, like all her favorite things right now all in one panel, which was cool. I got to sit in a boring documentary panel, but that's something that I enjoy. So it was pretty.
A panel about making documentaries, right?
Yeah. And so I was enjoying it, and then what else? Like we got into some cool stuff. We got to Mr. Beast. We got to see, you know, the X-Men joint. That was really cool. Like that's what I was expecting every single panel to be because I'm so used to New York. But then like just being in like the conspiracy theory panel, that felt like something that would be at AwesomeCon. Like,
yeah.
I enjoyed that, but no, like we didn't do it like we should have. But honestly, I was so all over the place. Like I did not look at the schedule enough, and my brain was just so everywhere because I was just overwhelmed by all the cool shit that I really wasn't going through the schedule. And so Aisha was catching stuff all day and like, hey, like this sounds like you would like it, blah blah blah. And so that's pretty much how we got the panels. If it wasn't for her, I probably would have just been in the hallways just scrambling trying to get the hall H the whole time. Like
yeah. And you would have been one of those people standing in that line. So one of the panels that we Aisha said it, X-Men. Yes, X-Men. We did do X-Men. That was good. That was a good panel. I don't know if you mentioned that, Joe.
No, I did mention that.
Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, yeah. With the actually, no, did we talk about earlier? But let me show you this clip because one of the panels that the three of us missed that I think we definitely need to go to next year was this one. Tim sent me this clip. I posted it on our Instagram with the cartoon voices.
Oh yeah.
We came in at the very end of this panel. So we didn't actually see this live, what I'm about to show you. But this panel basically has a bunch of like the people who voiced our childhood. Oh, if you're a millennial, they voiced our childhood from anything, Pinky and the Brain to Animaniacs. I think like Transformers, Thundercats, like everybody who's big, like they were here. All the the English dub of animes, they were here, and so obviously there's a panel of them talking about their work, and every time they do a script read. So in this script read, they basically show off their vocal talents by doing a table read of a script. In this case, it's Beauty and the Beast, right? But the person who's narrating gives them direction to change it up just a little bit. So let's just watch this one clip about when this guy has gone to, he's Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, and he has just met Belle's father, because Gaston was obsessed with Belle. So let's watch this.
This time of day, I'm not expecting anyone. Who are you and what do you want?
Brett, let's turn Gaston into Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I'm just waiting for goofy. What do you mean? I don't give a damn. I am Gaston, the greatest warrior of the world. And what I want, old man, is you. Get away from here.
Slim Pickens.
Maurice tried to slam the door, but Gaston was too strong. Soon he was dragging Maurice from the cabin.
But yeah, man. So when we say that, like, this is like a full 20-minute clip. Me and you got to go through this at one point, Jovi. But yeah, man. So that's a panel. We came in. I forgot what we were in before. But we came into it. We were like,
came at the end. Oh man, no, we went to something that wasn't that good, or
we went to something that was just okay.
No,
then we came in.
We stood in line for something, and then we ended up not getting in. and then we were just like, all right, let's just go to that panel early.
Oh, maybe that was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we met. Yeah, no, that one was good. So when we came in, we had the voice of Ash Ketchum in the American series was just wrapping up talking, and then they brought in the original voice of Astro Boy from Japan, which that was really cool.
Yeah,
and I think she's like what late 70s, and she did not look
years old.
Yeah, man. And then the original English voice actor of Astro Boy came and met her. That was a dope moment. So they do cartoon voices Saturday and Sunday, but obviously we didn't get Sunday. So that's the one I think I regret missing the most.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And all the Avatar stuff. Last Airbender stuff.
The Last Airbender, not the blue people. But yeah, so I guess the one that I really enjoyed, I think it might have been our Hall H one.
With Kevin Smith?
Yeah. So every panel has, like a purpose, essentially. Like it's like, hey, we're going to show you some footage. There's a moderator asking questions. Kevin Smith's is literally just a Q&A. He's on stage and people come up and ask him questions. And, he knows how to control the room. It was really dope to see. I think that was my favorite. Yes, he is a very funny man. He, he was cracking jokes. He was telling us about new projects he had coming out.
Yeah. And
some of the questions that were asked were interesting, to say the least. Jovi, but before I'm not even going to go there, what would you say was your favorite of the panels?
Out of everything, that X-Men was really dope. Because I think it's what I expected from San Diego Comic-Con. Like a real exclusive. Like that's stuff that people still that were not in that room will never see.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really cool to get that experience, and like we were alive. We were kids. Like I remember vividly when that movie dropped. Like we moved to PG like a few months before. Like I had a Wolverine and a Storm action figure. I had his motorcycle. Like I vividly, so watching that, I'm like, dog, like that brought back flood of memories. And then they started talking about, the panel before that was Straw Hat Goofy and them. It's like, yo, comics.
Oh yeah, Straw Hat Goofy's panel was great.
Yeah, it's like comics. Like, yo, get into comics, read comics, talk about comics. And for us, we have an opportunity, and that's coming soon. Like we're going to be able to talk about companies that need to get representation and be able to get big like these. So like, I just really love those two really stood out to me because it brought back memories and just solidified like the stuff that we love. We need to put more time into, and that's for everybody. Like start reading comics, start going to your comic shops, your local comic shops, and supporting them. This is a media that they're just taking the idea and making movies and TV shows with, but the actual physical media is really dope.
No, just like novels, just like regular books that get turned into movies. No, I agree, man. Straw Hat Goofy, I remember this. I didn't remember that. He was up there with Robert Kirkman, the creator of The Walking Dead, and Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool. Yes. And they were just kind of just shooting the breeze up there, talking about stuff. There's a video on my Instagram where Straw Hat Goofy talks about a time when he got slapped. I highly encourage you to go watch it. It was
they found it. He said he's going to post it. I don't know if he did, but
oh yeah. So he actually posted the actual slap that happened. It all had to do with the Fantastic Four 2015. But Jovi, you put together. Oh wait, no, I want to go back to Hall H. Oh, because one of the best things that happened. And what we said, and what we were alluding to. So,
oh my gosh,
Kevin Smith, like I said, he's hosting a Q&A, and there's a guy who gets up. He's dressed like a Batman. If you're there, if you were someone who was there, I'm sure you'll remember this. But Kevin Smith, being the personal guy, says, "Hey, what's your name? What's going on? How you doing? All that stuff." Dude tells him his name. Says, "Hey, you know what? I'm very excited to be here. It's my first time in Hall H." And I think Kevin Smith heard that and thought he meant today was his first day in Hall H, right? Like he had spent the whole day in Hall H. Whereas I am 100% convinced that the dude meant that point talking to Kevin was his first time in Hall H. Nonetheless, Kevin then goes and says, "Oh, cool! You spent the day in Hall H. What was your favorite? What did you get to see?" And the dude says, "Oh, I saw Peacemaker."
Yeah.
And then he says, "Oh, that's sweet. I heard James Gunn was." Kevin says, "Hell, I heard James Gunn was here. Did they show an episode?" And then the dude said,
"No." He goes completely silent.
Yeah, he goes silent for a second, and then he says, "Yes." And then
somebody in the background,
someone in the background was like, "No!" Right?
No, they didn't.
No. And then Kevin Smith was like, "Wait, did they?" He was like, "Did they show an episode?" Because the dude like kept stalling, and it was like, and he said yes again. Then the whole crowd said no, right? And then I think Kevin got confused. He was like, "Wait, you said you were in the Peacemaker panel, right?" And the dude responds, "You got me." Yo, I don't think, like, I'm saying this and I'm laughing, but that room that holds 6,000, we were dying in that joint, yo.
Yeah.
Like, it was, so our boy Tim was in one row ahead of me. I was in the next row, and Jovi and Aisha were in the row behind me. And all three of us were about to fall on the floor. Because it's like, son, what are you talking about?
Got me.
Like, what? Like, what does that mean? So Kevin is just standing up there, and he's like, usually when I feel like this, I'm high. So he was like, "Wait, did you see Peacemaker or not?" And the dude was like, "Yeah, but no, they didn't show it." He said, so I don't remember what he said after that point.
And then he finally got to ask his question. Well, he asked this original question. It was like, what is your favorite character? And then I said it, and a lot of people said Batman. And then he kind of went off on a tangent from there because he was high and he's Kevin Smith. So he was just talking. And so it's like like you said, he was able to control that conversation and still do his thing. Like, if I was up there, I'd have been like, all right, bro, next question. Like,
exactly.
Like, I would not have been able to handle it like he did.
I would not have either, bro. I'd have been like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
But speaking of, last thing I want to mention about that panel, you said he was high. There was a question that someone asked about. Can you share your one favorite memory with Stan Lee, the late Stan Lee?
Oh my God.
And this man was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I can do that." He shared 5 stories over like 25 minutes. We were sitting there like, "Yo, is he still talking about the same thing?"
It started feeling like it really went into like I was not listening. And then he said that Stan Lee fell down the steps. And that's when it brought my attention back, because all I could think about is those steps behind the convention center that go like that we walked down and up for Anime Fest. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, Stan Lee."
Grandma's Pizza. Don't forget Grandma's Pizza. That's what I had.
Grandma's Pizza. I was like, Stan Lee must have fell down those steps.
That's not funny, Joe. That's not funny, bro.
Yeah. And it's like he's always been old. So it's so sad.
Yeah, man. Because he told that story. He said he was 76 at that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jovi, you put together this montage. I want to go through.
Put together this montage.
Apple did it for us.
Magic Movie 14.
Good time. Magic Movie. I want us to go through it, and we'll talk about what we see. And the first thing I see up here is this Donkey Kong. What's going on this screen?
Oh yeah. So we were on the plane, and I was playing the new Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Wait a minute. Hold up. You bought Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
For the Switch too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the week on. We're gonna make a whole separate
video. We have to talk all Switch.
All right, what's happening here?
This was the first thing that we did when the evening we went to a Barbie pop-up. They turned a whole restaurant at a hotel, under a hotel, into and then we went to a local bar.
Okay, so they turned the whole thing into Barbie.
Yeah.
Did you buy anything here?
No, we got a free. All my stuff is right here. Got a little free little macaron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the Barbie pop-up free or was it a paid event?
It was a paid event. Aisha
Oh.
took care of that for us, yeah.
Okay.
And we got a free cocktail. Well, a free cocktail. We got a cocktail. And they had skating and stuff, but that was I'm assuming during the day. And they didn't want people drinking and skating.
Oh, I know this spot. That's Tiger Cafe.
Tiger Cafe. So yeah, we went to
young.
a few local spots. We don't do food reviews like Sam does, but Tiger Cafe, we ate there every morning.
Yeah, he told me about it. I went there myself. The drink was fire.
This
There's
is
a lot
just
of Fantastic Four stuff around the city. Oh,
yeah, just walking through the city.
Let me turn up the volume. Hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
A few blocks away from the convention center, not even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's the convention center. Exhibit floor.
Exhibit floor was really cool, man.
Why do you look so high up right there? What was that?
That's it's a trend where you make a shorter person look even shorter. So, like if you watch Aisha's video, I look like a giant.
How did you do that?
I just 0.5 and then
okay, got the wide angle. All right, nah.
Yeah, so I got some. That's what I got. That's pop. The little.
You went to that AMC booth, bruh?
I didn't go. I just was recording it.
Oh, because that joint, they were just giving away like popcorn buckets. I was like, I can get. There he is. That was Giant Galactus. Now I want to pause it here. This place had some of the best collectibles in the exhibit. They were the most expensive.
No, for sure.
But this place, I took their card. I'm gonna have to post some stuff on our gram when we I'll post a recap. Excuse me, of cosplays and like I guess collectibles that we saw. Because this video isn't really doing it justice, but trust me, that Darth Vader helmet right here, fire. In the back here, this Chun-Li, I think I told Jovi and Aisha I wanted it. That thing was 2 stacks though, so I can't be buying all that.
No, dog.
I didn't do the Pokemon experience. That line was way too long.
It was, I mean, most of the lines were super long, and it got really tight in like the artist alley area. So I started getting a little overwhelmed myself, and I'm good with crowds. It was too many people, man.
So yeah, this entire thing that Jovi's showing here, this is all the one exhibit hall. If you've never seen it, so that's where you go if you want an exclusive, like an exclusive Funko Pop. You would go to the exhibit hall to pick it up. Yeah, this is the Mr. Beast panel.
Yeah, that was the gaming lounge. This is the Mr. Beast joint. So he did an exclusive little thing. And
wait, is he actually there?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just a video of him. His friends were there. The two of the guys are always with him. This is just San Diego outside. It's beautiful. All the trains were covered with ads.
Yes.
Let's go
back. Yeah. There were trains that were covered with like Gen V rapping, Demon Slayer rapping.
Demon Slayer, yeah, the Demon Slayer.
The new anime Gotcha, the trash one. I forget what it's called. Gotcha. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah. It was covering this Twisted Metal. You could do Twisted Metal bumper cars. Hold on, Jovi sped past that.
I did it. Magic Movie sped.
They right here. They were promoting Twisted Metal season 2.
Like those are the cars from the show.
Yeah, you could get you could drive. This was an offsite. Anyone could go to it. You didn't have to be badged. You could go in and do the bumper car experience. Just make sure you get in line early. This is the Abbott Elementary line.
That's the line. That's the double line.
Mario, Luigi. There was a blue cat. Oh, Omni-Man and Invincible.
Nice.
What was that? Oh, that must have been for the ship.
No, that was the same line. The ship line wasn't that bad.
Talk me through this. Did you just get on the ship and then get a beer and that was it?
Yeah, that was the experience. They partnered with this cool company. I'm really sorry that I don't remember, but they make controllers for people that have a special need or just like even physical disabilities, and they do it all free. And I'm really, really upset that they had a special shirt for sale that I was thinking about getting, but we hadn't did the exhibit hall twice. So I was like, I didn't want to spend my money, and then I see something I like in the hall. But yeah, so they do it. They partner with them, and then you go through, and I got a koozie. Which
Joey just got a bunch of stuff for us, man. Let's see.
I mean, this is a bandana. I got a koozie. I have no idea where it is. It's probably in one of my backpacks. But Voodoo Ranger, koozie, bandana, koozie. And then when we get to the Abbott Elementary, I'll just show that now. We got that in there.
Is that Gregory?
Yep. So
what is
Rita's was closed. Like, so it was a Rita's inside of there, and it was closed. Like, as soon as we walked in, they like shut it down. And I was like, hey, like, we stood in line for 5 hours. Like, can we just, be the last people to get in line? I was like, that really sucks. And she's like, oh, they're just shutting down for now. And I was like, okay, so when they're going to open? I don't know. We're out of town.
Oh, no. I'm getting Rita's.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, there's 3 other lines of things to do. Let's just go do that. And as we're in line, I start seeing, I was like, somebody's in there. And it was cool because while I was closed down, they turned it into a photo op. So I was like, yo, all right, San Diego Comic-Con. You think you guys know what you're doing? This line situation was ridiculous. And I will mention this. The ADA line was moving like this. And then the regular line was that 5-hour line.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like there's a lot of people in that age. You say you cannot tell me that I can or cannot stand in line. So in my head, I'm like, I should have got my butt in that ADA line because I have had surgery on my legs and I really was dying. Like,
I remember I saw you after that. You were walking so weird.
Yeah, I was really hurt. And it's just like, but yeah, back to the video.
Let's get back to Rita's though. So you said they closed down and they turned it into a photo booth?
And turned it into, so it was, you watched the show when the smoothie shop was going to get turned into, the convenience store was going to get turned into a smoothie shop.
Mm-hmm.
So they close it and you can hold the picket signs up and walk around like no smoothie shop.
Yeah, I remember that episode. But what's his name? Like smoothies.
Yeah. So
that was funny.
Yeah. So then it opens back up as the convenience store, but it's Rita's.
Oh, got you. Okay, so that's why they did it. All right, I got you. Yeah. Nah, Rita's in that convention was $14 for a tiny cup.
So I was gonna get my free little.
I was getting my Rita's, bro. I'm getting nah.
But yeah, the Voodoo Ranger was cool because you just walked on. It was literal pirate ship, and yeah. So now we're inside. Finally inside, and we got on the Ferris wheel.
Oh, how long was the Ferris wheel ride?
It was like 6 minutes. It just went up and went around a few times, let people on.
Oh, okay. And it looks like people, they got people were leaving their picture up here.
I think they were double printing them.
Oh, got you.
And making a whole installation out of it, which I love stuff like this. It was just like, this is taking time. Oh, and then we got
that's dope, bro.
We got a cool little GIF.
Yeah, a nice GIF. Oh, I was here.
Yep.
So this is when we played like the Star
Trek game. Yeah.
Where it's like
you got to put the volume on for this.
Yeah, I got to put the volume up for this one. Let me go back because you're recording. I think he's playing, right? Oh, Apple cut the music out, bro.
That's crazy. Because they didn't want to.
He was playing Super Mario, right?
He was playing Zelda.
Oh, it was Zelda. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What is happening here?
That was the Squid Game panel.
Yeah. I actually want to talk about this because we didn't mention that. So this panel was actually very, very interesting to me. It was a panel where they talked about how do I say this? it wasn't about just Squid Game. The moderator asked questions about like the human condition in Squid Game, how things would how things affect people. Oh gosh, now I'm forgetting. There was a dang, y'all. I forget. There's a question that was asked that I really liked, but I forget what it is. But the main thing is they weren't really talking about season 3. They were talking about how, what kind of societal like implications something like Squid Games has. What'd you think of it, Jovi? Wait, hold on. If you're talking, you're muted.
I was drinking the soda. So I liked it a lot because I like to hear that perspective, especially from almost everybody up there was higher level professional within mental health.
Yes.
So it was really dope to like hear them talk about it, and then for Aisha, she thinks like this already. So she was.
Yeah, she said that. She was like, I caught all this when I was watching the show.
And so me, I'm like, damn, man, I was just enjoying it for what it was. But it's like, oh my gosh, it is it's like a reality check that, a lot of us would do. A lot of us would join to get into the games to get out of just regular life and get out of debt, and people make mistakes. That's a big mistake, going to the Squid Game. So it was really cool to think about, like in a deeper level. But this is an example of a panel that I didn't expect to see.
Exactly. We saw Squid Game. I saw Squid Game. I was like, oh, I like Squid Game. What are they going to talk about? Yeah. But then they go into it and they talk the mental health aspect. I love the perspective they gave on the shooter, the woman who protected the father for the entire like season 3. Yeah, so that was good. Forgot about that one. This is the reentry pass that Joey is so stoked about.
It needs to be a thing, man. Oh yeah.
That was her. Hold up. I was like, who is this? So right here, come on, video. So don't do this to me. This is why I need an actual mouse. But yeah, this woman right here in the middle, that is the original voice of Astro Boy. Yeah. And the woman with the red hair to her left is the original American voice. This man right here, he was like crashing out. Because I remember you had left and me and Aisha was talking. Because you remember when we got in, all the voice actors were like saying who they were and what they did.
Yeah.
Right? And he was running out of time because he needed to get Astro Boy on stage, we found out. But someone else came in and was like, oh, there's one more voice actress here who wanted to introduce herself. And he said, I'm sorry, I don't got time for you. Like, he just said that straight up into the mic. They're like, yo, that is such a rude thing to say.
Yeah, he was rude as shit. Like, he was rude to the interpreter, too. And like, barely said Astro Boy's original voice, the woman's name correctly. Like,
that's the other thing. He said, I'm not going to get this name. I think he said, I said, I'm not going to get this name correct.
And it's like,
brother, you're the moderator. Learn how to say the name.
Like, comparing him to even some of the smaller ones, the people actually prepared to speak. And it's like, then Tim was like, yeah, he's been doing this for a long time. And it's just like, well, then he should be better.
He should be better. He should be. Yeah. Wait. Let me see if Apple actually captured the sound too. Nope. So the first thing she said. Sorry, just to go back to Astro Boy real quick. She came on and spoke in the Astro Boy voice, which is crazy that she can still.
And then he asked her to do it.
Yeah.
After she already
said no. She had done, I think, because he had prepared questions. Like, and he was just reading the script. Got to learn to improvise, my guy. And this was the Straw Hat Goofy panel with right next to him is the writer of The Walking Dead, and then next to him is the creator of Deadpool.
Now, I love to learn about people.
Thanks,
okay. They cut it out. And this is the X-Men panel. Now, I want to point out something. That jacket that the producer is wearing is Logan's jacket from the movie.
Actual Logan's jacket from the movie, which is crazy.
And he's wearing a Wolverine shirt he said his mother gave him when he was like 19. That's
when he left when he left for Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like that is his mom put it in the universe.
Yep. And he's storyboarding. Beast was originally supposed to be in there, y'all.
Yep.
Right there. You seen him. But, Fox had to cut the budget. Yeah, this was the original Marvel panel back in 2000 when in San Diego Comic-Con.
And the craziest thing about that clip that stood out that he showed me, or showed us, me, like I was the only one there, showed us, was that it was a lot of people of color in the crowd back then, even, and they were asking questions. They were like very intrigued and like asking like real Marvel questions. And it's
they were nerds, bro.
Yeah.
I agree. I noticed that too. I was like, man, that's a lot of black people in there. Because one of them asked, like, how are you going to deal with him being this height or something like that?
Yeah.
And I was like, that is a comic book nerd question for you to ask.
And I was like, man, it's dope. We've been around for forever.
You're right. Oh, I want to go back. What is this? Was this in the exhibit hall? That's the Avatar.
Yeah, the Avatar.
That's dope.
And then
Kevin Smith. Hall H. That dude, I know he had a health scare which caused him to like go vegan, but he's lost so much weight.
He's even smaller than when he first initially lost all the weight.
That's when I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
So here, this area is right outside the convention center. It's called the Gas Lamp. It's for our DC folks. This is essentially like the U Street area. We went here on was it Saturday night?
Yes.
I think it had to be Saturday because the night before we left. We went here, walked around. It's a nice little area, but like it can be hit or miss.
It's like, think about this, y'all. Like Howard Homecoming, right? So everybody's coming from everywhere and getting thrown in one area. So you have an entire convention center worth of people. And then people live in San Diego.
Exactly.
So you have everybody's out on a Saturday night, and it was a lot. Like it was so much so we ended up eating in like not the best place and drinking.
Yeah, man, we went to the spot. Yo, me and Aisha was like, nah, we good. And the dude couldn't make your drink, and I was like, yeah, just give me.
He didn't know what Tim's drink was, like a simple cocktail that you learn as a bartender.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? You don't know that, Brad. Just bring me a Diet Coke.
And then he brought me my drink, and I was like, oh, God.
He's like, oh, no.
I was like, no.
Yeah,
I was like Hank Hill. But yeah, Gasland. And then we danced with
Bluey?
Yeah.
When did you meet Bluey?
That was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Man, y'all had a good one. So it sounds like what we should have. It sounds like the plan. Maybe Saturday.
Oh, we met Bobby Lee too. I didn't put a picture.
Who?
I said when we met Bobby Lee. Let me pull a photo up.
Didn't you meet one of the You met one of the comic men?
No. Bobby Lee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember I left you. Was he just walking around and you saw him?
Yeah, he was on his way to a panel.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was literally right after the first time I saw you, I left.
I took a picture with.
Oh, yes. I remember you. I was there when you did that. You got out of line to do that.
So,
overall, I think San Diego itself, like even outside of Comic-Con, it's a great city to visit. But when you're there and Comic-Con's happening and there's so much to do, and the Gas Lamp and all the offsites, it's a fun time. The convention makes it funner. Yeah, I know that's not a word, but even without it, it's a good time, bro. I think overall, like Jovi and I have talked, because we do a lot of cons. But if we do an out of town con, this one's definitely on the list of ones to go to, because it's really that good. But so Joey, I mean, it was your first, bro. What was your overall impressions of it, man? I mean, just beginning to end.
I
know the first day was rough, but it sounds like
minus that, which I wish like maybe there could be a line for badge holders or something like that. Minus that, I think, again, I've said it multiple times in this 54 minutes, 50 minutes for me.
Yeah.
They've been doing this for so long and they got it.
I agree.
They understand the comic book convention, just every aspect. They even like the badges and getting in was better than New York is even doing.
I was just about to say, you brought me right to it when you mentioned the badges. The way you get in, you just boop. It's an RFID built into your badge. You just go in and it scans green and you're good to go.
Which is awesome. Like, I mean, dog,
60,000 people there, bro.
And going back to you saying, like, you know, we are going to pick one major con per year. I personally will say that I don't think I'm going to make it next year. Not because it wasn't awesome. It's just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. And yeah, I think we may end up running DreamCon back. But one big con per year, like traveling wise, but you know, all the local cons. That made me want to do Otakon, which I don't have. I'm not built for it. We can't.
Yeah, it's coming up in August. Actually, next week.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah,
but it made me want to, like, yo, I love this.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I love being around everybody, and like, again, I feel like people were more respectful. Like, besides that, the weirdo that pushed past you to sit down. It was like doing that, asking you, "Are you here for something?" Like, Nick, are you here?
Yeah, there was the one who was behind us. Because one person like bumped into Aisha, didn't say nothing.
Yeah,
and then I think they like hit my elbow.
Yeah, and a lady didn't move when, like, we're literally shuffling to get into the last two seats and a panel, and this lady wouldn't move her shit, and it's just like, bruh. Besides that, everybody else was really cool and like welcoming, and people just randomly would start talking to you. And it's like, it's social for them too. Like, these people probably don't social or get out much. They're just like, hey, you're like-minded. You're here.
Yeah, like, dog, I saw Phil Lamar, voice of Static, voice of John of Green Lantern. He was just sitting at a table, just sitting there. So I pulled up my phone and I started recording, and I was like, bro,
a signed
right there. I was like, isn't Comic-Con awesome? Because he's just sitting at this table like a normal person. Yeah. And when I was talking like to the camera, but when I said this girl just walks up and randomly starts talking to me. I was like, I agree. That's amazing. And me and her chopped it up for like a good 20 minutes. So, yeah, man. We got to, Jovi and I got to curate some, like, I know you have pictures, I have pictures. We're going to post some of our favorite cosplay, our favorite moments from Comic-Con.
Yeah, get all in it.
Yeah. But anyway, this has been our SDCC Comic-Con recap. Thank you. If you were there, we gotta know what you enjoyed. We gotta know,
seriously, and like, let us know when you guys are going, because we mentioned what cons we're going to often. Tell us in the comments what's your next con. If you went, tell us about it. If you're going to something that's the rest of the year, which I don't really want to do much more cons for the rest of the year.
I'm not. I'm gonna tell you, it's not happening.
But yeah, let us know if it's something that we can't miss, and if it's a local con too. So
local to the DC area.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Not to you, but just specifically to DC. All right. Anyway, thanks for sticking with us through this stream, y'all. We appreciate it. Hopefully everything worked. This was growing pains. I'll have to check and make sure everything was all right. But
yeah.
Thank you guys. Till next time, we out.
Deuces.